See production crew here. Hal's cup is orange, a warm color that represents heat. He's pushing it up against his forehead, symbolizing how hot he is. Notice the doors open. As they have no AC, it is most likely cooler outside than it is inside due to radiant heat. This is a callback to a joke featured in the previous season's premiere.
It's 95 degrees outside. It's 110 in here.
You could fry an egg on my forehead.
Lois is holding a magazine that says Sophisticate. This is ironic due to the soon resulting punchline and the family's archaic way of life.
If you're getting up, would you get me another lemonade?
Hal wants Lois to get him more lemonade. This begs the question of why the lemonade isn't closer to them, allowing them easier access. While it may be because the lemonade is in the refrigerator, it ultimately foreshadows and connects to the punchline of the cold open.
Ready? Stevie's house has air conditioning.
If Stevie's house has air conditioning and they want more, then why don't they just stay over at Stevie's? Notice the connection.
We're not renting the fanciest place on the Big Island, but at least have a place to work on my cliff diving.
Wow.
The sunglasses are used as symbolism, showing Malcolm's high confidence, as sunglasses are perceived as cool.
Hal!
Note the number 3 on the dressing room.
Now, don't tell me this doesn't do something for you.
So, maybe when I get back,
Note how Malcolm is no longer wearing the sunglasses, foreshadowing.
if you wanted, maybe I can give you a call.
Maybe. Whoa, look at that guy.
Notice how Hal is embarrassed behind a pink swimsuit. This is the same pink swimsuit as in the opening shot, bringing us back to the opening shot, making the audience feel comfortable in this store as a home base for the scene. Pink is an emasculating color for men, further proven by the girl who Malcolm was with also wearing pink. Standing next to a women's apparel sign further solidifies the symbolism.
Do you know him?
Who, that nutcase? Of course not. You want to help me choose a surfboard?
Okay.
Malcolm!
Malcolm's shirt colors are similar to the colors of the shirt on the mannequin behind him. This symbolizes Malcolm blending into his surroundings, resulting in it being hard for Hal to find him, and making it easier for Malcolm to escape. The spear, supposedly shot by Reese, hits the mannequin. This symbolizes Malcolm's mistake and guilt for ignoring his father.
Do you realize how close your father came to being a registered sex offender? A registered sex offender!
Notice the family drawing on the fridge. We see Malcolm eating a half sandwich with chips while Lois is yelling at him. His sandwich isn't eaten, which could mean one of two things. He's clearly guilty about what he did. He either isn't eating due to his guilt, leading to a loss of appetite, or because he's too busy being yelled at to eat.
That's the gratitude you showed your father!
Hey, maybe I'm the good one after all. Here, Mom, for your throat. I put a little honey in it.
That man...
Earlier, we saw another plate of a sandwich and chips next to Malcolm in Reese's seat. It can be assumed that when Lois started yelling at Malcolm, Reese got up from his meal to pull the honey water move. This sandwich looks partially eaten, further cementing the theory that Malcolm's guilt resulted in the uneaten sandwich.
This is great. To just relax with adults. Suffocate.
Suffocate is not a word you can create in Scrabble due to you only having access to 7 tiles. The song in the background discusses love and relationships. Lois's pencil eraser is green, a color that can symbolize disgust.
I have a 9-inch gash in my leg.
That's quite a handicap.
This is a 3-layered joke. When Spangler says handicap, he is not only referring to Francis's gash, but also his own handicap. The fact that he has no hand, pun intended.
It was so boring.
Notice how Reese and Stevie are having the same thing to drink while Malcolm has something different. This symbolizes the experience that Reese and Stevie recently had and Malcolm feeling left out.
Now remember, this is a magic buoy. Mermaids are drawn to it.
The buoy's labeled with a number 8. Reese is telling him it's magical, meaning 8 is used as symbolism as 8 is viewed as a lucky number. Reese brings up mermaids. This is foreshadowing for a later scene when Malcolm hallucinates one of the girls coming out of the water.
And they'll grant your every wish, but they won't show up if there's more than one person here.
Reese yet again foreshadows when he brings up that only one person needs to be on the buoy for the magic to work, as later on Hal gets stuck on that same buoy with him. Notice the number 439. In numerology, 439 is widely associated with following your passion and dreams on your own spiritual journey, which is exactly what Malcolm is doing.
Hi, Dewey!
Notice how he passes Dewey, somebody who's stuck on the buoy, representing the antithesis of 439.
If you'll excuse me, dear, I believe I'll go take a nap on my luxurious...
Notice the teddy bear next to Lois. This represents a loss of innocence. The card in Kitty's hand is King of Hearts. This is foreshadowing for the punchline of the scene. The book Lois is reading is entitled The Boathouse Conspiracy.